Hey Wookiverse, how's it going? The little Wookie coming at you. New skills for 2025. So last fall, a friend of mine and awesome knife maker and thrower, Joe BrokenFeather Darrah, was down to his place and he gave a bunch of us these little knife blanks that he makes off. And he also makes larger versions of it. And I just got to the point where I figured I might have enough skills to actually put a handle on it and make it look halfway decent. So here it is. The blank is what Joe calls a Mini EKs. And it's patterned after pretty much the old Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife. Just a little different, and a bayonet. So I went out and I put on this Coyote G10 handle and brass pins. And for the first attempt, I think it came out pretty good. And it's a great little throwing knife. And then all that's left now is I've got to make a sheath for it. And I think the sheath style I'm going to go with is probably something similar to this. Maybe without the tab and the leg straps. But I'll probably go with something like this. For a sheath. And this one is a John Bailley, I'm going to butcher this, Mini Boker Magnum. And this is like an incredible little thrower. And unfortunately, they're very hard to come by now. Oh, this, yeah, it's a Mini Zeill is what it is. And they're very hard to come by now. So, but I found out that they're all pretty much roughly about the same size. So these work great for like military half spin throwing. I haven't figured out rotational with them yet, but military half spin. And then I have this, which was something that Joe had made for me years ago. He modeled this after the SOG Sealpup. And this is another great knife. And the reason this is out is because I have to make a new sheath for this. Because unfortunately that went through a fire. The knife survived pretty well. So I'd say that's a testament to Joe's skill as a knife maker. But my sheath pretty much just became toasted and brittle. But it protected the knife, so I must have been doing something right as well. And as you can see, there's Joe's logo right there, BrokenFeather. So I'll be making a sheath for that. I've already started that.
It's not. There we go. And then it says Simplify.
Yeah, Simplify, and then back here.
Custom made for Bad Wookie. Oh, that's cool. It needs a little polishing. Sorry.
Well, that was blued finish. Like I said, got discolored in the fire. So I'm not going to be doing anything with the blade because that can interfere with the engraving. And then this one is another BrokenFeather design, but this one wasn't made by Joe. This one was a design that he told another maker that he could do. And I believe it's a Mini Bowie. And this one was made by Witherell, another friend of mine. And he's a good knife maker too. So I happened to notice the other day that I've got quite a collection going now of just BrokenFeather stuff and small military half spin throwers that are, fairly rugged in design. They both these I think are probably about 3/16, where this one here goes about a good solid 1/4 inch. Yeah, nice.
I can't see the spines. Can you show that?
So that, and even the Boker's pretty beefy, looking like it's close to, good close to 1/4 inch. So.
You better get knife sheathing.
Yep. Yeah, I got to do some leather work and get these all made up, so that I can actually start to carry this one around. I like this one. This one's pretty comfortable. That it's just a nice little thrower. It's Mini X.
So you should probably put a plug in for BrokenFeather Palooza.
Yeah. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I'll be attending the BrokenFeather Palooza down in May, down in Pennsylvania. May 16th, 17th, and 18th, I believe. The real throw is on the 17th. Some other competitions are going to be on the 18th, and most people will be arriving the 16th.
So Joe Darrah is sponsoring
Joe Darrah has been sponsoring a knife throwing event for going 16 years now. We made it down last year, which was the 15th. So I think this is the 16th.
Okay, so if people want to get information on that, where can they?
That can be found on Facebook. All they have to do is look up BrokenFeather Palooza as one word, and they should find it on Facebook without a problem.
Is there a deadline to enter?
I no idea on that, but
Hold on 1 second.
it's a small.
Sorry.
So it's a small event with limited room. So usually if you can get in there and go in for a day or two, 1 or 2 of the days, if you want to be a spectator, that's not an issue either.
Yeah, and there was
And there's some vendors that'll be there, knife making vendors, and
yeah, that was cool.
a bunch different things.
Yeah, very nice stuff.
You never know what the guys are going to be bringing in. And,
Is your friend going to be there?
Which one?
Begins with a T.
Thor?
Yeah.
Thor's looking to try and be down there.
Cool.
Yeah. Helheim knives and toys. But yeah, there's gonna be a few vendors down there.
So it's BrokenFeather Palooza, all one word, on Facebook.
Yep.
And the dates again are May
16, 17, and 18.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
And it's in something that begins with B, Pennsylvania.
Berwyn, Pennsylvania.
Which was like a suburb of Philly, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of west of Philly.
West of Philly, yeah.
West of King of Prussia.
I think it was south. But anyway, doesn't matter. It's around there.
Down around there.
Berwyn was very hard to find on Google Maps, by the way. It really was. Drove me nuts. Okay, but I'm sure they can contact Joe or whatever.
Yeah. There's pretty much, I believe, pin post on the page.
Yep. Okay.
So it should be there.
All right. The children haven't seen their father all day long, so they are going bananas because he just got home from work.
It's playtime.
It's playtime. They want daddy. So great job on that, Chris.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Wookie. Beautiful. Let me just get a last minute detail. It's so hard to see.
Yeah, Joe's already told me that there are ways to make it even better. So I can't wait to find that out.
Yeah, but I mean, you just went from nothing to be able to do this, so, you know?
Yep.
I mean, Joe obviously does an awesome job on the knives. We're looking at the handle right now.
Yeah, Joe does an incredible job on knives. I mean, you know, this was his design. Well, this was a design that was out there, and he was able to come up with something just unique for me.
Again, it went through a car fire, so...
And I've had that for...
We apologize for the...
What year did you give that to me?
Oh, a long time. Oh, God.
He actually dated it. 2013.
Yeah.
So 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years I've had this, and, you know.
I remember doing the review on it out in the yard.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite.
Okay.
So.
Till the next one?
Till the next one. All right.
Oh, wait. I can never see your finger through the lens.